Hi, I'm Mark Nigro of the Nigro Golf Academy, and I wanted to give you some tips on becoming a great chipper of the ball. I consider chipping and putting to kind of be in the same family. And what I mean by that is that we want to keep the ball relatively close to the ground as much as possible, and you don't really want to put a lot of spin on the ball. I know a lot of people like to use their sand wedge and their gap wedge around the greens, but I always say try to keep the ball as low to the ground, use a low lofted club as possible, and get the ball to roll. Also, the other things that we want to do that are very similar to putting is that we don't want a lot of wrist and hand action. So we don't want the wrist to be breaking down, because that's going to really change the angle of the club face. And if we change the angle of the club face, that's going to affect the direction the ball is going to go. Also, if I break my wrist too abruptly in the golf swing, that'll also change the angle of attack. So you'll see a lot of people, they'll hit the ball fat or they'll hit it thin because they're being too handsy with their stroke. So what we try to do is let's keep our feet relatively close together, stand as close to the ball as you can, try to get and choke down on the club, and then press your hands a little bit ahead of the club head. And when we stroke it, make sure you keep your wrists relatively still. You're trying to use your shoulders and your arms to make the stroke, not your wrist and your hands. If you do that, I bet you start making good contact with the ball, and you're going to save a lot of strokes around the green.
Reserve your lesson today and get a free $50 range card. Just mention promo code VIP. Call us at 816-941-9000 or visit us at robinnigrogolf.com. Robin Nigro Golf. We're serious about your game.